Welcome back to my video. This is my second video I put out for the day. Well, get through because 3-0 with 2-1. How is 3-0? There was like one nutty overall player in there. We got owner 9 overall on our team. Let's get it.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And it's still early in the year, but already some trends developing as we check out the new power rankings. And you take a look at this home team,
Who gets the first place
dominant,
for
sitting at
the
number
end of this
one
regular
once
season.
again.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they have to like the progression that we've seen. Bit by bit, everything coming together. Consistency going forward will be key.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. They've got Edwards, and it's McKinney in at the four-man position. And it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. On defense, the home team. Up top, Edwards. And finished by Edwards.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And when you look at...
Oh, that's hot.
John Collins' advanced numbers, Doors. They jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass.
Edwards defending. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. There's the screen. And the three ball is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Talked to Will Hardy a little while ago. He had a list of concerns coming in tonight, not the least of which was matching up with De'Aaron Fox. He said it's not just the speed, though that obviously is an issue. It's that Fox has also become so good at dictating tempo and getting you to play his style. That's something they can't allow. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And the first one drops. Well, here we are, Greg, at the very start of the season, and many teams are still figuring things out.
And, Kevin, you can't take any of these lineups as final just yet. Coaches might keep trying some new things, tinkering a little bit, and these teams are very much works in progress.
Here's Fernando. Shot clock at 5. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 6.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Lets the three fly. Fernando pulls it in.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Outside Edwards. Got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. A fader. Rebounded by Jackson.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body to take the charge.
The three. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to McKinney. And here's Jackson. Outside Edwards. Here's Fernando. McKinney passes to Edwards. It's deflected. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Fires the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. 43% since taking the floor today. Pass to McKinney. Here's Park. Edwards looking it over. Here's McKinney. Buries it from 3-point range.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. And their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Edwards against Boozer. On the wing, Hawkins. Got a piece of it.
Got it.
It's blocked. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution for your home team, Abraham Lewis.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Edwards drives in.
Let's go.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Boozer against Edwards. Lewis down low. The kick out to Boozer. Clock at 4. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. .12 seconds left in the first quarter. Rebounded by Jackson.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
That's a big one. We'll take it. He's going this lead in the second quarter, though.
And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Porque essa curta, eu vou botar essa curta. Ó. Okay, I'll give him a shot, get right. Good, there we go. Flip it, no.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast
Let's
so
see what
far.
our time
Halfway through the
let's go.
first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
We've got Jaime Jaquez. He's out there with Boozer. Boozer is out there with Lewis. And Edwards throws them both. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is.
So,
Kevin, and you can see players have quickly
see if they can get the lead.
into their arsenal.
Yeah, I think they're good. 2015.
Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And it's
Okay,
in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%.
He's trying to pick up my third right here.
Down low. Edwards with the block.
Defense, let's go.
So it's the visitors now. This is the most they've led by 13 points.
And in the season series between these two last year, they got swept. I'm sure that's something they'd like to forget.
Clark passes to Edwards. Clock at 6. That's in for his 5th make of the night.
Now shooting 30-15.
5 for 10.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
That one falls.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it easy.
Gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Lobbed up there for Edwards.
Let's go. Go to Farmy. 13-20.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Edwards defending. Puts it up from 12. Evans with the rebound.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Edwards drives in. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Edwards defending. There's the triple. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Evans, and that's good. Nice job of the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
They're getting on a last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Can they get it? Can't get the layup.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Right side, Edwards. Off target. That was a little heat check.
I'll do that straight away.
His first shot coming late. Count it.
Come on, help.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. They lead by 18. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you got to beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
You see, people are good work
All
to
right,
start.
fellas. Time to acknowledge
Fourth
the
on the player of the
players
week.
of the week.
It wasn't
Guys,
Gordon.
how about our Eastern Conference winner?
His activity on both ends has been remarkable, constantly looking for ways to affect the game and get himself open. You wish all the guys played at this level of intensity.
Work ethic has certainly been the name of the game for him lately. And that about wraps it up. And as
Let's get third quarter starter. Let's go.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. They've got Evans, and it's Edwards in at the one spot. He's hauled in by McKinney.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Goes back up. He lays it in.
Let's go. 14-19.
McKinney's got 10.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Shoots the three. Hits it from three-point range.
All right, get over that. Get the shooter.
This is as pure of a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And they get it back. Parks can't connect from short range.
Out. But their shot that we got passed it out.
Performance for them offensively. And while we've got him, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. Fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in the single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss.
Threes.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. To the middle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Let's go, let's go.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Pass to Evans. Here's the three. And there's
Edwards. Let's go. Shoot or shoot. Just go from. Shoot or shoot. 45
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows
not guarding.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Five on the clock.
No way.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shoots a fader, and he makes that
Let's
one.
Go.
Edwards got 5
hey,
points.
Hey, now, Cole, one fadeaway. Hall of Fame.
Working against size.
He's
just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by McKinney. McKinney's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's tipped.
No doubt.
My first miss of that third quarter.
In this quarter, in terms of scoring.
On Thursday, and then on Saturday. And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Kicks it out to Evans. Offensive rebound. Pass to Edwards. Fires from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got his 4th assist in this one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Passed to Park. Evans, a screen on Boozer. Here's Park. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Hall of Fame.
And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. To the inside. Here's Boozer. And the reception by Evans.
Baby.
Edwards against Boozer. The shot by Evans. Nobody around. Nailed from three-point land. Evans has got 8.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Outside Boozer. Will it go? That shot, no good. Pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Boozer is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Boozer. Then it's Lewis. DB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a rim protector of the highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try to do his job.
In just 28%, they are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Outside Boozer. Boozer dishes to Boozer. That's
the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Bring it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Pass to Park. A 3 ball. Boozer with the rebound.
Hit those. We want to let the team back in it.
Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make.
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball stolen.
Still.
And they're pushing it up. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
One easy look. Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Out to the right wing. Inside. Great pass to set up the layup.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Now Edwards. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Third personal foul, second team foul.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Edwards defending. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Edwards. Yep, that one goes.
Oh, he's still catching up with me, 2K. Got 9 speed. How he's still catching up with me?
This lead has been built through his offense.
And so often, we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has.
What would that?
Do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
Basket good.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. No good on the fadeaway.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
To the paint. It's hauled in by McKinney. McKinney's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards drives in. Off with the layup. Gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Driving the lane. It's deflected. Takes it off the glass. Edwards got 33.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Evans with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
So it's a victory for the road team in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying...
No, we're 3-1. Let's see where we stand at, in the standings. We're 3-1. Let's see where we stand at, in the standings. So he's second. Just go scrub. You're gonna face Virginia, who 3-2, who 3-1. Oh, this is about to be a knockout in boxing terms.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, BA. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Edwards. Bruno Fernando is out there with Jackson, and it's McKinney in at the four-man spot. To the inside. And that one's good. Sharp.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Here's Edwards. And he converts the layup. Edwards got his second bucket on the night.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Randall against Edwards. From the high post. Hits the front of the rim and out. Down low. And Edwards slams it in.
6-2.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Now here's Randall. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Some solid defense from Edwards. Over Sharp. Edwards, no good.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Pass to Randall. And here's Adams. Here's the three. Fires in the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Going 3 of 4, off to a nice start, and picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, Coach.
Well, look, Ryan, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his third year and still has plenty of room to grow. I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Sharp. Defended by Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And they're running. It's stolen.
Oh, my God.
Going all the way to the rack. Finished off the break.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Here's Edwards. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
That one falls.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Sharp.
To
the middle. Fernando grabs the miss.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And Virginia making a change here. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. The fourth spot held by the Cavs.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. Talking with him about De'Aaron Fox, I asked Coach what he wanted his guys to do against him, and Coach said to not give him room to run. De'Aaron is dangerous when he's attacking lanes and leaking out in transition, so we need to limit those opportunities. So it sounds like they're aiming to slow the pace down. We'll see if it works for them.
Allie, thank you. Here's Edwards. After the basket by Virginia. Fernando
Oh
misses.
my God!
Well,
Look
that
at
one
that
should
goal.
be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Sharp. Blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution for Virginia. Dwight Powell. Sasha Veselka. Kim Leslie.
A minute 29 left in the opening quarter. Randall inside. Guarded by Edwards. Randall, good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Fernando. Back to Edwards. Now here's Jackson. Count it. Good.
Sometimes it's
free throw.
simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And Virginia making a change here. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Virginia.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
There go 15-3, no, 15-13. 0-2.
On the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're winning.
Outside Hunter. Pass to Randolph. This one for three. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Jackson goes back up. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Pass to Randolph. And that's not going to go.
Misses at the buzzer. Quarter. So good on it.
A high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. They're up by 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
The fader doesn't go for him. Randolph's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. We've got Jackson. Edwards out there with Bruno Fernando. And it's McKinney in at the 4. Here's Edwards. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And for Virginia. Here's Randolph. Pass to Zinkov. The 3 is up. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
They've got Bruno Fernando. Jackson out there with Edwards. And it's McKinney in at power forward.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And for Virginia. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. McKinney misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Okay, then he go for 3 heads.
That's good.
No down, no up, 1 again.
But that's just
outstanding
touch around the rim.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department. And then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. And he makes it. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Three-pointer. Now Edwards. 33 points last game.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes 2 points, moves on. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Randolph. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the line. McKinney pulls it in. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
They set the pick. He shoots it. Fernando grabs the miss.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Kick out to Edwards. Second shot opportunity. Pass to McKinney. Outside Edwards. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
7.
Edwards has got 12 now in this quarter. And for Virginia, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Let's go.
And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. .105 left to play in the first half of basketball. Randall deciding where to go with it. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, not really much you can do to stop him there. You want your players to go hard at the bucket like that.
Pass to Fernando. Let's go with a 3. That one goes.
Let's go.
Now he's 1 for 2.
32. Let's go.
Down for him in his sleep.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Outside Sharp. Randall with it. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Jackson.
Stuck on the screen. Let's go.
Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Edwards. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Edwards has got 26 points. 23 seconds left in the second period. Edwards against Randall. And that one comes up a bit short.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And the first half now in the books. Up 10. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now. And, Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball. Why?
It had nothing to do with anything other than us being aggressive. We're like walking the ball up the court. And whoever's got it, we've got to attack.
At least effort is something you can control. Thank you, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
I look here now at Virginia. Right now, a lot of teams are still figuring things out, shuffling rotations, and players are trying to get their timing back.
Yeah, plenty of adjustments in the early stages. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by.
Let's get third quarter started. Let's go.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And so Randall will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 10. Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. We've got Edwards, Jackson out there with Bruno Fernando. And it's McKinney in at the power forward position.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Let's go.
Edwards slams it in. He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
Randall with it. Pass to Sharp. Back to Randall. Clock at 6. Over Edwards. Randall can't hit.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Here's Fernando. It's hauled in by Virginia.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Loaded.
Pass to Randall. The 3. Virginia again missing.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Here's McKinney, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
All
right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. 5th, the Cavaliers.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Randall finds Adams. Randall against Edwards. Now here's Randall. He's covered closely. Some solid defense from Edwards.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Park. Edwards looking for an opening. Jackson on the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's McKinney for 3. Randall pulls down the board.
Good shot.
Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
No, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Outside Sharp. And he's going for the lob. It's intercepted.
Nope.
Adams against Edwards. Driving in. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Sharp. Adams a screen to the paint to snap the cold streak. And it's in there. Adams has got his first points in this one.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Sweet little floater.
Almost all their points coming from the paint.
For Virginia, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Sharp. He's closely guarded. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see. And your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you.
Let's go.
Randall inside. Guarded by Edwards. Count the basket.
No.
Randall's got 6 points.
Oh, right there. The
visitors with the ball.
40-26.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Pass to McKinney. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Virginia. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Right side Sharp. Inside. Randall. He got a piece of it.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. The first free throw is good. It's both from the stripe.
We have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
To the middle. Here's Randolph. Nails the baby hook.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 14. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4. Next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Dwight Powell, and it's Vasilkov in a shooting guard.
And just executing at a high level. Taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
The 3. And that basket makes him 6 for 11.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like
Let's go.
this,
Now block my shot.
you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Right side Edwards. And there's the rejection. And he's able to get it back.
Fuck it. We're not 34. Let's go.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played. And a confidence they're not afraid to show. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Randolph, guarded by Edwards, uncovered. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
To the left side wing. Here's Park. Drains
the
triple. Park's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Pass to Vizenkov. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the
Let's go. Full court breaking for what?
What a
full court breaking for what? Let's go.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And Virginia will go for a different look here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
Let's go.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Oh, trying his luck from deep. It's hauled in by Park. Park's got 4 rebounds now. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Adams. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Jackson. Edwards has got 44. For Virginia, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Randall on the screen. To the inside. Oh, somehow misses the one-handed flush. Shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. McKinney, pass to Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. And for Virginia, they're shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. And that one's good. Sharp.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And Edwards, here we go. Right wing. Jackson outside. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Misses off the right iron. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Deflected. Edwards against Randall. Edwards, no good. Here's Virginia with the ball. 17-point game.
3-4-3.
And here's Edwards. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to McKinney. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 ball
Let's
to go.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Edwards for 3. Can't get it to fall. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, VA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Let's go. Let's get it. We're 4-1. The team 3-2. We'll breathe. Let's get it. Let's hop into it. Oh, what?
And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us.
Got this one. No, let's go.
And now, introducing your Honolulu starting five.
Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Edwards. Bruno Fernando is out there with Jackson, and it's McKinney in at the 4.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Pass to Park. Now Edwards. From outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Let's go.
Edwards has got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free
right
throws. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Here's McKinney. Back to Jackson. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance.
3 out of 3. Perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic, and they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. Coach told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so we'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
Let's go.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
1-2 up by 9.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of the run.
Pass to Dillingham. Five to shoot. Launches it. Again, the miss by Honolulu.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Here's McKinney. And there it is for him.
They showed so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Walter. 10 points in his last outing. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Connects from downtown.
What a critical bucket. This game could have gotten out of hand early if they allowed that run to go much longer.
Edwards for 3. He drops
Let's
it
go.
for 3.
Right back to 15 foul.
Edwards got his third
You cannot guard
basket
me.
of the night.
You cannot guard me.
On fire. They haven't
Sino ka
missed a
ba?
shot
Kato
so
sa
far.
Hall of Fame.
Darko
First of all,
Rajakovic has
please,
called
Hall of
the
Fame right there,
timeout.
bro.
He'll take the
Play with me.
opportunity to regroup.
You're playing with me.
All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders.
I'm unguardable. I'm unguardable. Come on, fuck, let's aim right here.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first.
Guys, bro.
Here's Dillingham, guarded by Edwards.
Are you kidding me? Wow. When they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Just an awesome display of
18-7.
athleticism on our AT&T. Pass to Walter. There's the triple. McKinney pulls it in. Gone a perfect 7 for 7. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
27.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Dillingham, no good. Gotten all 8 shots to go. They are red hot. Here's McKinney. And that one is hammered home.
127.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. There's the block. To the paint. Here's Fernando. And some very quick points for on that possession.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Down low.
It's still.
In transition, here they come.
Let's go.
Slams it in.
167.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to review the game plan. And Breeze shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Pass to George. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Edwards, the pass to Fernando. Throws it up high, and
Let's
Edwards slams it in.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's George. George outside. Shot clock at 5. George's shot is off. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
And the shot goes down.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
On offense, here's Honolulu. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Dillingham.
Oh, wow. I
I
almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Inside with a 9-footer, and that's good. Off the glass that time. Edwards has got 18.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Dillingham, guarded by Edwards.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now.
Let's go.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Delivering the blowout. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
They've got Duren, and it's Black in at the 4 slot.
They've
got Jackson. Edwards out there with Bruno Fernando. And it's McKinney in at the 4.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but it's important to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Let's go.
Honolulu with the ball.
Yo.
At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Oklahoma City, where they'll face the Thunder. Kicks off a 5-game road trip for the club.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point.
Yo Gravediggers U64 subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And for the coaches, Brent, what do you think is most important this time of year?
Well, I think just the messaging from the coaches and how they're going to
thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Back to coming out of training camp, the mantra for the season.
Thank you, Graves.
Never let go of what it is they taught in the first 2 or 3 days of training camp. They've had enough time to understand their roster, and they want to make sure that the guys adhere to the basic messages. So repeating that early and often, that's always important for teams to go a long way.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offense in transition and just leads me to stay in lockdown throughout the game.
Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. Edwards, a pass to Park. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
For Honolulu, they've got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
They need this. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4, BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end.
Here's LaRue. Knocks down the triple.
They've been the most poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Here's Walter. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
For your breeze, number 47, Robert Dillingham.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. 4-3. Again, the miss by Honolulu. Gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. Yep, that one goes.
13.
Edwards has got 4 points in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
It's deflected.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Tipped.
I like this. The sheer size and reach of Klingon was a big factor in him finding that block.
They want to stay with it.
Honolulu with the ball. Here's Walter. No points yet. Shot to stop the run. Fernando grabs the miss. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Here's Dillingham. 7 points in the game. No good from outside. There's a minute 47 left in the second period. Edwards, a pass to McKinney. And that one dropped for him. McKinney's got 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
On offense, here's Honolulu.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Dillingham. Here's Walter. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Over Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. They retain possession. And a chance now to look at the upcoming schedule for Honolulu. On Monday, then on Wednesday, George, he's checked in for Honolulu.
Number 1, Michael George.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. And Edwards slams it in.
15-13.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Pass to George.
The score's dropped.
To stop the drought. McKinney pulls it in. McKinney's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. delivering the blowout. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
Ah, it's so cool in here.
And now let's take a look at our power rankings and see who's ahead in the early going.
You take a look at the visitors. They've already shown they're a strong team. You can see why they're moving up the ranks.
Hey, that's good play calling, good execution. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now.
And that's a wrap on halftime.
Look at third quarter. Let's go, let's go.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
Up north.
Here's Dillingham. The ball's knocked loose, and so the ball out of bounds. Dillingham touched it last. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. We've got Edwards, Jackson out there with Bruno Fernando, and it's McKinney in at the four-man position. And the basket by Edwards.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and the blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Bro, you're not scoring with me. Quit on shooting
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Yeah, he cut off every angle and then got his body on him. That's a Warriors effort.
To the paint. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble.
This guy's going for me.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Oh, they pick off the pass. Jackson outside. Outside Edwards. And let's go. Finish it off. A beauty.
You need to bring a lot of help to stop him.
Man, with his elevation, he might just rise above it anyway. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Fernando grabs the miss. Fernando's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
And it's good for 2. McKinney's got 8 points.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Here's Walter. Still without a bucket. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Dillingham. Fires the 3. McKinney pulls it in.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot heat.
This guy.
Look at the bench. I mean, the bench is going nuts.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Here's Dillingham, guarded by Edwards. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the
School. You're getting that assist. From 6:15.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Looking to end the run. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And he lobs it up top.
Let's go. Homewood. 28-15.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Honolulu with the ball. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Don't reach. Don't reach.
Pass to Klingen. Hey, from beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. He's got 5.
Get on your shooters.
Gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Here's McKinney. Jackson outside. Fires the 3. Pure from 3-point range. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Klingen. Here's Dillingham. Here's Klingen. The layup off target. And you watch Donovan Klingen. He really benefited from that extra year in college.
Oh, wow! What a play! Woo. Everything is dropping for them.
Let's
Just
go.
a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And still the ball out of bounds. Dillingham touched it last.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Kicks it out to Jackson from downtown. Oh, he remains perfect. 7
Good
for
18,
7,
let's go.
showing no signs of letting up.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
To halt the run, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And Honolulu making a change here. George is checked in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Again, the miss by Honolulu.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
George outside. From deep. He's off on that one. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Duran, and it's George in at the small forward position. Here's Edwards. Oh, he missed the chippy right there. LaRue. Pass to McKinney. Jackson on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Left side, Edwards. And that one's on target from the wing. Edwards has got 40 points.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Here's Shed. And it's blocked by Edwards. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Here's Shed. From the wing. Fernando grabs the miss. Fernando's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Edwards, that's good.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Black. And here's George. Here's Shed. Takes a 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Shed's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's LaRue. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Shed. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Edwards, a pass to Fernando. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's George. Got a hand on it. Now here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. And the shot goes. Edwards has got 44.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you or by tactic.
Well, Brent, you've won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, B.A., very kind of you to remind me of that, although the therapy has paid off, so I'm doing just fine. When you are experiencing seasons that aren't going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game and the way that you approach it. You can't separate yourself from your teammates. You got to dig in.
Yes, sir! That's what you two about right there. Wow. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Walter. To stop the run. Again, the miss by Honolulu.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Shoots from 12. That one doesn't drop. Gone 8 of 9 here in the fourth quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Here's Dillingham. Guarded by Edwards. Pass to Klingon. Here's Dillingham. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. The rebound by Jackson.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Brent, you've spent some time in front offices. How much more do teams rely on analytics versus even a decade ago?
A massive amount, BA, but there are a lot of teams that are still aren't there. I think it's a constant battle about how far you're going to push, leaning into the numbers. But with all these net ratings and the ways that you can start to digest what it is that guys are producing on the floor, teams are getting smarter and smarter.
Here's Edwards. Here he goes. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Edwards got 52 points. On offense, here's Honolulu. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Yet another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
19-25, let's go.
Doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Tries to break his ice.
Oh, no.
Some solid defense from Edwards.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And Edwards
slams it in.
Let's go.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. The shot off that time. Left side, Edwards. Fernando. Soft touch off the glass.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now, our player of the game.
We left his Tennessee. We 5-1, they're 2-3. Let's get it.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation for Team Stan that made coaching changes in the offseason. How long do you think it takes to fully implement your system, a coach's new system?
Well, that's an interesting question, Kevin. First of all, I don't think you ever fully implement your system. You're always adding to it. You're always tinkering with it. And for a new coach, what you're really doing is you're learning your team and adjusting your system as you go along to fit your talent.
So Wayne on the bench. This is the group Mike Brown has right now. They've got Edwards, and it's McKinney in at the 4 slot. Here's Jerome. Pass to Carr. Here's Jerome. There's the pick. 3-pointer. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Cans it from downtown.
both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Zeller. Here's Fletcher. And a miss here on the triple. Here's Jackson. McKinney kicks to Jackson. And here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here is Carr. Pass to Galloway. Zeller, a screen on Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. And Zeller kicks to Galloway. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Jackson.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Edwards, good.
This offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Here's Jerome. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The rebound by Park.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
And he banks in the layup.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter.
Timeout.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Champ.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Here's Jerome. Fletcher passes to Zeller. Now Carr. 6 to shoot. They need this. Jerome, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Fletcher. Off target from three-point range. Got a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point.
Let's go.
Edwards with the stuff.
15-3.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now, here's Richardson. Scoreless thus far.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Zeller. There's the 3. Richardson, no luck. Gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter. This league, Stan, and you've watched it and coached it for years, has the best players in the entire world. And some guys can kind of be overlooked, like Terry Rozier, for instance.
Yeah, look, here's a guy who's averaged 28 points a game. He can create offense for other people. He plays hard, was an outstanding defender early in his career. He's an important piece for any team he's on.
And what speed, and Stan, what athleticism.
Yeah, no question about it. This guy's somebody who shouldn't be under the radar.
Dick can't get it to go. Gone 8 of 8. What a hot start for them. And with an up. Oh,
what a great move
inside.
That is incredible.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Fletcher. From deep, Richardson. It's held in by McKinney. McKinney's got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards passes to Fernando. And he dunks it down.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Fast break, here they come. Here's Edwards.
Let's go.
By Edwards.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Here's Dick. Still yet to score. Fletcher, guarded by Jackson. Fletcher passes to Richardson. Tipped away. It's stolen by Edwards. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Richardson outside. They need this one. The shot, no good. And the buzzer sounds. Underway here. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Richardson is out there with Carr. And there's Robin Lopez, and it's Vasinko in at the 3 slot. So with Wade on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. They've got Jackson. And it's Fernando in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here's Richardson. Count that one. Richardson's got his first points of the game.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Edwards against Carr. Edwards' shot is good.
These defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
They set the pick. Here's Richardson. It's holding by McKinney.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Now here's Edwards. He's covered closely. Fades. Yes, that goes in. Edwards got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout.
And a chance to check out the stats for Richardson. Good season for him last year. He was around 19 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I loved having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
Here's Galloway. Still scoreless. Richardson against Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Bulls from the top of the key. They get it back.
The key.
Got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. To the middle. Here's Fernando. Lays it up and banks it in. Fernando's got 6. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Richardson for 3. Richardson missing again. gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter.
They've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Draw 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Lopez up top. Richardson finds Lopez. Carr with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Richardson. Richardson missing again.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Carr, no good. Gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. So far.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And finished off by Edwards.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Galloway. No scoring in this one. Here's Facinko, guarded by Jackson. Richardson gets a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And here's Edwards from the arc. A 3-pointer is right on target. Edwards got 28.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pass to Galloway. Richardson outside. Lopez sets a screen for Richardson.
Oh, no.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Down low. Fades back and off the glass. That one's good. And that's now 30 points for Champ.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Galloway. Pass to Carr.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your home team, Cody Zeller.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. Edwards with the block. A solo fast break. Here's McKinney, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Fletcher passes to Zeller. Pass to Carr. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end the run. Jerome, no good. Here's McKinney, outside Edwards. Lets it fly. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Edwards got 32 points.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Delivering the blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what has to happen to pull out the win?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a missed call or whether missed shots. This is a passionate game, and we got to stay the course.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, Bo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court. Yeah, measuring up the shot.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
You take a look at the home team, they've looked okay early on, but it's going to take a lot of work to get this team to the next tier. Plenty of competition ahead of them and not much room for error.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the home team.
They know they don't have to keep shooting threes, right? When you're this cold, you just can't keep tossing up anything. It's freezing in here, Ernie.
Oh, I get it. He's cold. Ernie, you get it. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's pretty hard to win that way.
Good stuff, fellas. Thank you for being with us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
We've got Carr, and it's Fletcher in at the 3. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Here's Jerome. He's got 5. Fletcher passes to Carr. Pass to Galloway. Misses the 3. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here is Carr. Hasn't made one yet. 4 on the clock. Out left to the wing. Here's Galloway. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
Pass to Carr. Here's Fletcher. No good from outside.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Jerome passes to Fletcher. That shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Not a great start to this second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Zeller. He has yet to score. Pass to Jerome. Zeller, a screen on Edwards. Here's Jerome, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Pass to Carr. Free throw line jump shot. The rebound by Park. gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Edwards with the stuff.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Here's Jerome. He has 7, the 11-footer. Edwards with the block. Jackson passes to Fernando. There's the killer two-handed slam.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Pass to Jerome. Knocked loose to the inside to halt the run. The rebound by Park. Park's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. And it's a great finish!
13.
Oh, my.
Oh, he's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Fernando pulls it in.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
That one drops 13. McKinney's got 8 points.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Here's Jerome. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. Lays it up off the glass. Jerome's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
15.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's on the ground. They say it was last touched by Jackson. "19 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. A floater. That shot no good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Wade on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. They've got Edwards, and it's Fernando in at the 5, down low. Edwards trying, and it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Here is Carr. Kicks it out to Richardson. And another shot. It's hauled in by Edwards. Jackson from long range drills the three-pointer.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Carr. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid.
Oh,
he's cool.
What a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Pass to Lopez. And here's Carr. Lopez outside. Lock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Edwards. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And here's Richardson. And a few years back, the NBA coach decided to change how they do take fouls. It appears it's had the impact they want, don't you think?
I certainly do, Kevin. I thought it was a great rule change. There's almost nothing more exciting in NBA basketball than the fast break. And take fouls were limiting that. Now that we've gotten rid of those, we're really getting to see the athleticism of NBA players.
Yeah, because we want to see the finish, don't we? We want to see what happens when they do get off on that kind of break.
That's where the excitement happens.
Carr, no good.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Pass to Richardson. Lopez sets a screen for Richardson. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Chalk up 2 there. Edwards got 56 points in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
For 3, Richardson drills it from outside. Richardson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
And another one.
Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it.
The game.
Vasenko passes to Carr. It doesn't go for him. Gotten all 8 of their shots in the 4th quarter to drop. Truly remarkable. Connects again.
That's it for not one.
Franchise, have we seen a game like this? He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. Zeller finds Galloway. Over in the corner, Zeller. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
In this 4th quarter, pretty dire at 27%. Jerome passes to Fletcher. To stop the run. Edwards with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. A minute 20 left in the 4th. Zeller, a screen on Edwards. Jerome. That three off the mark.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Over to the left wing. Carr, the pass to Galloway. Here's Jerome. No good on the triple.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Zeller, a screen on Edwards. He takes it in. Here's Jerome. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Pass to Galloway. Inside, here's Carr. That's tipped. Edwards looking it over. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance.